Okay, this is interesting. All right, now look at this. All right, we have enough people. All right, now this Nikita is one of them. All right, now if you look from the diverse factor, a lot of people say that hey, for the PGP program you should be less than 3 years of work experience. Nothing like that. And some people say that hey, with 0 years of experience you can't do that. We have seen all the cases, right? When we look at the data of our students, you have people with no experience doing it, because if you look from Shailendran's perspective, less than 1 year is actually a zero experience. Right? The props mind or any B school's mind, 1 is 1. Anything less than 1 is 0. There is nothing in between that. All right, now 5 months, 6 months, 8 months doesn't make any sense. What if I have zero experience? Doesn't make difference. It is 0 or 1. There is nothing in between. You cannot say that I have 6 months of experience, 8 months of experience. In B school, there is no such language, 6 months, 8 months. Is it 0 years, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year? All right, it's like that. When you talk about the infant, when you talk about the baby, 0, 1, 2. There is nothing like 1, 2, 3 months. That's all in your mind. Is it 0 year or 1 year? All right, that's how it typically works. Therefore, like that's the thing. All right, now one has very close to 5 years, the other person has 0 years. Right, so that's what typically happens. It really doesn't matter. All right, which string you oscillate. It's somewhere the myth, people thinking that 2 years hona chahiye, 3 years is better. Even the IIMs want all types of diversity. Please remember that they want all kind of diversity. In terms of gender, they want diversity. In terms of academics, they want diversity. In terms of work ex, they want diversity. In every term, academic diversity is what? Nothing but all. We want people from medical background, we want people from engineering background, or we want people from accounting background, we want people from literature, psychology background. You'll find enough academic diversity on the campus. Similarly, you find enough work diversity on the campus. Some fellow with absolutely no work, some person with immense work experience. You find all types of diversity. Therefore, I say that everybody stands a chance. You will never find an IIM batch where there is no enough academic diversity, where there is no enough work diversity, where there is no enough gender diversity. You talk any diversity, whatever you talk, regional diversity for that matter, university diversity for that matter, these exist. They cannot have everybody from one single college in that particular campus. It doesn't exist. You want regional diversity as well. All right, now every state has a share. Although there is no reservation, but they get the preference. Whenever the tie happens, they get the preference. There is every demographic diversity, we call it. Every type of diversity exists. Therefore, everybody stands a chance. All right, despite your high scores, low scores, whatever is the kind of thing. All right, with the right intent, when you do the program, you try your best, everybody stands a chance. Alright, that's the point. If you look at the difference between them, alright, now they are poles apart. One person with 0 experience, one person with 5 years experience, both making it the top B schools. That's a reality. Right? Yeah. So, because these are the myths in the people's mind. Alright, now people conceive certain myths. They don't understand the actuals. Yeah, that's how it looks from her perspective. Alright, that's how she has done her journey. Alright, this is the kind of background about these people. Even alright, when you look at them, alright, now the number of AIMCATs that they attempt, alright, now in everybody's numbers, alright, now you typically see that they have attempted huge number of AIMCATs. Alright, the test preparation is important. And the high and low would be poles apart for everyone, because they have their good times, they have their bad times. That in some class I keep telling, just because the Virat Kohli gets ducked out in one particular match, it doesn't mean that he's a bad batsman. Same thing, alright, that's a low. Alright, at times you find your lows, at times you find your highs. But all this experience would make sure that you do some decent job when it comes to the final test. Because you become a little cautious, you learn from those experiences. What made me take it to that low? What made me take it to that high? Those experiences would make sure that on that day you'd actually perform better. You hold it better because you would have learned from those experiences. Otherwise, the low might come on the actual day. If you don't write enough tests, what happens? That may be a low. The test day may become a low. Right? Because you have not learned from your experiences. Right? When you learn from those experiences, because this happened to me in 2 years back. Let me know, one of the cat, it happened to me. First 30 minutes of my LRDS section, I literally screwed it up. Well, for some reason, I literally screwed up. After the test, in fact, I called up my boss. I told him, right? I told him that, look, this time don't expect a great percentile from me, because, in fact, I didn't call him. After the test, I generally call him to say that I did well. Also, my students should have done well. This is how the test. I didn't talk to him about the test. Then he apparently called me at 9:30 in the night. He said that, hey, why I didn't get a call from you? Are you fine? Then I said that, look, I am so ashamed to tell that 30 minutes I didn't do anything for LRTI. For obscure reason, I didn't do anything much. But then I had some test experience. I know that I told him that I pulled back well. I said that, like, I pulled it back well, but I'm not sure how well I pulled it back, because I'm not able to recall that. Because I don't know how others have performed. It's a huge number. 2 lakh is a huge number. Therefore, I don't know. I still ended up with 99% in that section. I pulled it really strong. Right, on the test, they're like, even we both were surprised. Oh, I did actually half an hour. First 30 minutes, I just didn't do anything. Just didn't work. Like, everything that I just tried to check was a mess. Then I took a courage. Now I knew that this is happening to me in the first 30 minutes. I just took the courage. I said that it's fine. First half of the game, which means in the first innings. First innings I didn't do good. So what? There is always a second innings. Next 30 minutes for the second innings to be, just like a test match. First innings the team did not do good. So what? Bat well in the second innings. You can still make up. The pitch condition can get worse. Similar thing, when the first 30 minutes have not got well, your pitch condition is worse, which means your mental frame is not great. So what? You can still pull back. That's what the test experience did. Is the first time that happened to me? No. While writing game cuts, it does happen. Therefore, you know that how well you pulled back. Only thing is I didn't know the scale by which I pulled back. Therefore, I was a little disappointed to talk to the people. When on the test day I know that I really pulled it back, it happens. These are the things that you learn. Just because you screw up the first innings doesn't mean that the second innings doesn't work. It does work. But have you done it before? Did I do that before? It cannot be the first time I should be doing it then. Right now, 30 minutes was a little too much. It happens to us in pockets. Some 5 minutes of such thing happen. Sometimes 10 minutes would happen. 5-10 minutes, all of them would have waste. They would have got into some LRDI, they would have said, hey, it is not working. Know how much time I lost, about 5 minutes or 7 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes is okay. That usually happens. No need to panic. But 30 minutes was little too much. That was my own experience. You remember, sir? Yeah. Because sir was there, I made it a point. I never told this before, even because I've taken so many workshops with these people, I never said this. Because how should they believe it? Because the person was there, I made it a point. Otherwise, I never told this in any class. I took so many classes, I never said that experience. Because you may say that, oh, he may be telling a story. After 30 minutes, how somebody can do it. And because he is there right here, so I felt like now already I could say that because somebody would support the claim. Sure, now that's about the story behind. Now this is how these 4 people look there. That's how the diverse profiles look from here. But one thing common between them is BTech. I know that a lot of people sitting here also has BTech. That I'm a little helpless when it comes to background, right? Because I